Hi, this is Shannah, and this is my channel. Welcome. And we're going to take a look today into your person's feelings and if this is going to turn into a relationship. So, this reading is for singles or for people who are not in a relationship with the person in question. And to find this out, we have three possibilities. We have pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. So take your time to choose your pile, and I will see you in a couple of moments. So if you chose pile number 1, this is your reading. So how does your person feel about you? So I'll use this deck. Is a new deck. I love it. It's a Lenormand deck, and I'm just completely in love with it. So how does your person feel about you? Let's find out. So first of all, we have here the scales. So it's like this person feels that you're very fair. There's an even giving and taking, and that they feel safe with you. Funnily enough, that's what the feeling I'm getting here. Pile number 1. Your person feels safe with you. Yeah, there you go. Finds you, this person is very loyal to you, and there's a friendship here. There's a basic friendship here, and this person also finds you very giving, and this makes them feel safe to give as well. So there's a healthy giving and receiving here, great loyalty between you two, and a lot of communication. But sometimes this communication can be a bit nervous here with owl. And sometimes it's like scattered and spread all over the place. But you love to talk to one another, and you love to make plans together as well. And this is also, it could be that between you, there's a lot of baggage, as you can see here, things that still have to be sorted out. But it's something that you do, you love doing with one another, you see. And some of you have known this person for quite some time. And if that isn't the case for you specifically, this is, how can I put it? This is something that's going to grow slowly, something that's going to actually develop very organically in a slow way. You're building up your friendship because as you can see here, could be that there's a bit of baggage on both sides. And so you need this trust, you need this period of giving and taking to really see how the other person works, how the other person ticks, in order to let it develop, in order to let it grow. Because there are a lot of feelings here. There can be also some fears connected to this, but it's a very deeply rooted, it's very deeply rooted, these feelings. And it could be that your person is also someone who has a lot of heart, feels things very, very deeply. And so they're a bit afraid of rushing in. They're a bit afraid of making a fool out of themselves or hurting themselves. And they wouldn't like to hurt you either. Now, let's see here. How do they feel about you? No, sorry. I've decided to get another deck first. So how do they feel about you? So pile number 1, how does your person feel about you? You have expressed your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. I think there's a lot of communication here, and there's little gestures where you both know how you feel about one another, that you cherish and appreciate and value one another. There are romantic feelings. So this person, lets you know how they feel with little things. Maybe they get your favorite coffee. Maybe they, see something on in a shop and they'll get you that because they just thought about you, and let your friends help you. And soulmate. So they feel that you are a soulmate. Let's get another card. And for some of you, this could be someone from your work even, or that you work together on some project. But you're still, like, for many of you, I would say that you're still in the friend zone, you know, and you go out with friends, you meet with other friends, but there's something going on between you two. This person has feelings for you, but I think, look, with this retreat, this person is still not really ready to make that definite move to really show their feelings or to really start something definite. But there's a lot of chemistry between you two. This is actually so, so sweet and so, so beautiful. Let's get here. How do they feel about you? Let's just get one more card. How do they feel about you? This one is dancing. Yeah, you're a treasure. You're like a dream come true. It's like you're perfect. They find you perfect, but they still have to clean up their act. There's something that they're not ready yet. I have the feeling for you, pile number one. There's a lot of baggage here, and I think that they feel that you also have a lot of baggage. It's like both of you are cleaning up your act, getting rid of all the cobwebs of past relationships, past disappointments, and but you're very special to one another. Very, very special. This is beautiful. Now, the second question. So give me a second. Will this evolve into a relationship? Let's find out. Will this become a relationship, you and this person? Will this become a relationship? We have the Six of Pentacles, again, balance, giving and taking. So this tells me you have everything you need for this to be a relationship, but there may be, for some of you, the difference in status. Could be that one of you is the boss of the other, or there's a difference in social status, financial status, cultural status, religious status. There's some difference here, and this needs to be balanced out, or it needs to be agreed that it doesn't matter, right? But there could be that is still playing a part there. And then we have the Ten of Pentacles. Like I was saying, it has all the ingredients to become a perfect relationship on all levels, something that's really for the long haul. But it could be that one of you or both of you is too much in your minds. We have the Two of Swords and the Ace of Swords. So you're seeing problems in this relationship. Like I said, these differences could be leaving one or the two of you unsure about the practicality of this future together, although you both may feel that this has the potential to really go a long way. But you're finding you'll be able to find a solution. You see here with the key, you'll be able to find a solution to any problem that may be surrounding your question. And there's also the passion and the will of jumping through hoops to get it, to go through it, to find a solution. What else? They have the Tower. And I think this whole situation kind of blows your mind, and you're really afraid that it will explode on your face. We have the High Priestess, so you kind of prefer of keeping your feelings to yourselves, but it won't leave you alone. It won't leave you alone. There's a lot of worry surrounding this question. Then, yeah, because there's some kind of tradition. There's something forbidden. What? I don't know. But there's love here. There's the wish. There's the want, and the Four of Wands. So, yes, this can turn into a relationship, but you have to get clear of any doubts. You have to get clarity about your intentions, and that yes, it may be complicated, but that you're ready to overcome any obstacle. The love is there, the interest is there, the intention is there, but there may be some outside influences that may keep this from developing. But if you both want it, and you have this inner strength of going for it, then you can make it happen. You can. But let's see what these cards here have to say. So will this turn into a relationship? Here for pile 1, will this turn into a relationship? So the first cards saying in the coming months, today in 1 year. Okay. So it can take 2 months to 1 year. And they say there is something better. Okay, well, but there is success. And there are too many. Wait a second. Let me see if we get the clear message. Well, there's one now. This one is no. So what I'm getting here, don't be afraid. It's just saying, because underneath it we have yes. So this is a double answer. It's a yes and a no. So this means that for some of you, this will be a yes. For some of you, it will be a no. Why? What the cards are telling us, if the situation doesn't develop within a year, then it's a no. Then it's because there's something better for you. Okay? So the cards are not telling you to wait. It's telling you to follow like your gut feeling. Yeah? But it starts developing in the coming months. Then this is a yes, this is a success. But if you have this situation here, that it takes like about a year and it still is not budging, then there is something better for you out there, and this is a no. So I know this answer is a bit, but it's like if it takes too long, and and this person is too hesitant of making the move or accepting your a move, if you're the one making the first move, and this person is too hesitant and not, if it's not a clear yes from their part, then it's something better for you out there. But follow your gut feeling, of course. Let's see if we get more messages here. So as advice for you. So for pile number 1, will this become a relationship? Just saying, there's a lot, you'll have to wait. There's this has to do with patience here. You really have to be patient in this case. But again, if it takes longer than a year, it's a no. See? But it's like wait and see kind of answer. But we have soulmates here at the bottom of the deck. Another one, please. And round. It's like for some of you have already been in this carousel before, be it with this person or someone else. So if it doesn't develop, get off the carousel, because you can co-create this situation. Both of you have to agree. That's what I was telling you earlier. Both of you have to agree that you can overcome any obstacles. If one of you is hesitant, if one of you is like, the obstacles are too great, I don't know if, then maybe that's not the partner for you. Even if they're great friends, even if, you feel very comfortable with them, but if they're not willing to go through the fire with you, then they'll never will, even if they get together, it's not really a reliable partner. Maybe I'm too demanding. I don't know, but it's just a feeling that I'm getting here. Do what brings you peace. So now a card of advice for you. Pile number 1, what advice do they need in this situation? It's like telling you, I actually already know. And the card is telling you, trust your gut feeling. And funny, because I've been saying the whole time that during the reading, trust your gut feeling, go with it. It's like you already know. Yeah, you already know. So, pile number one, this was your reading. I hope it resonates. I hope it inspires you. If you'd like a private reading, my contact is in the description box below, as well as the link to my Instagram account. And I wish you a wonderful time full of love. Thank you. So if you chose pile number two, this is your reading. So we're answering the question, how does your person feel about you? And is this going to lead into a relationship? So we're going to use a brand new deck of mine. I just love it so much. And it's a Lenormand deck. So how does your person, pile number two, feel about you? So we have here summer, and we have here, I forgot the name. So this is a very contradictory energy, because on one hand, maybe you've met in the summer, but maybe where you're watching this from is summer right now, right? Oh, we have the crown, beautiful. And but there may be some issues surrounding your connection, or you're a couple that are always bickering, you know, that you're always like provoking each other and dissing probably as well, and being, yeah, and could be in a fun way, but it could be that it also gets on this person's nerves if that's the case. It's really interesting. Again, we have here contradictory informations, because it's like you're very special to this person. This person considers you to be warm, considers you to be like someone who, you know, that you have like your shit together, so to say. And you're very, you're like home. You feel like home. You feel like you could be a potential partner for them. And they like you. But we have the fox and we have this, which I forgot how it's called. And this always like a sign of trouble. You know, it's a sign that something, it's not okay. It's not 100%. And they feel like threatened. And it could be that you question them, that you are someone that you speak your mind, you speak your truth, and something about you makes them feel insecure. Maybe you're too independent. Maybe you are more knowledgeable than they are. Maybe you're more talented than they are. Because you see here with the crown is being a master at something, having success, being really like great at something. And here with the fox, it's like it's being put into question. It's like stealing, like you steal their thunder. Oh, you steal that thunder. Maybe you are more popular than they are. Maybe you're more successful than they are. Maybe, you know, you earn more money than they do. And this can be a problem for them. Although they feel that you're really great, they feel that, you know, that you are all that they can dream of, actually, you know, but they feel threatened by it. It's like there's something about them that probably doesn't, you know, with the nest here, I hadn't had this association before, but it feels like, you know, with the cuckoo's egg, you know, in the nest, it's like they don't belong. Maybe they feel you're too good to be true. Maybe they, you know, that there's like a difference here between you that they not sure they can deal with. Because if you earn more money than they do, if you're more successful or more popular than they are, then, or more beautiful than they are, whatever the case here, it can be that they have a problem with that. Okay? But let's see what the other cards have to say. So how does your person, give me a second, the card just fell down. How does your person feel about you? How does your person feel about you? And they're flying. So we have honeymoon and we have true love. Beautiful. What else? So yes, they love spending time with you together. They love you. They want more of you, definitely. Just give me a second. It's getting really clumsy here, as you can see. And so the feelings are there. Let's get 2 more cards. The feelings are definitely there. They really love you. They really want more of you. And I don't know if you have children with this person or this person would like to have children with you, or maybe they are children from a previous engagement, something like that. And they, oh my God, they'll really love spending time with you. But it can be that there's something from a previous engagement, from a previous relationship that can be in the way. And here with the honeymoon, for me, this card also means distance. There may be some distance, maybe over water, maybe an ocean, a sea, a river between you. Or a huge, huge lake could also be. But there's some kind of distance between you. And there can be also like other family arrangements involved here, but there is love. There's really, or they may even be engaged with someone else here as well, but there is love between you, and there's flirt. But there are red flags. And the red flags, again, can be those differences, or they're having problems with those differences between you, or problems with the distance. And if they're in another relationship, that's a red flag as well. Right. But they have feelings for you. Definitely. Definitely. I was just now wondering how I've done this with the other group. Just give me a second. So I don't know if I use this oracle with pile number 1 or not, but I feel like using it here and now. So let's do it. So for pile number 2, how do they feel about you? Well, there's message in a bottle. Been waiting for a message is coming, or this person is considering sending you a message. And we have flexible and going the distance. Like I said, there's distance between you. And I think like you will meet, or this person is planning on meeting you halfway kind of thing. But you both have to be very flexible about this situation. And this person is also trying to be flexible. And if you've been waiting on a message from this person, this message is coming. It is coming. And there is also destiny here, higher power, playing a part here in this relationship as well. And I think this person also feels guided by a higher power, or is putting the situation in the hands of a higher power. Interesting. Now, let us find out if this will develop into a relationship, right? So let's go. For pile number 2, will this develop into a relationship? Whew, we have the 10 of Swords. Difficult. There's could be there are too many people against it. And we have 7 of Wands. There are obstacles. There are many, many obstacles in this case. But we have the 10 of, oh my God, the 10 of Cups and the 2 of Cups at the same time. How beautiful. I think with this first card, so it's like one of the things that can be an obstacle in your relationship is negative thinking, a lot of negative thinking. You putting up these bars, you putting up the obstacles, you putting up like why it couldn't happen, why it would never happen, why, like because there's this distance, or this person has already a family, or is already engaged otherwise, and da, 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 da. And maybe I'm not good enough, not pretty enough, not popular enough, whatever, something enough. And this could be you, could be the other person, or even both of you, right? So, and this is something that you will have to deal with, both of you, because the wish of having a relationship, the wish of being together is here. And I say, when I saw the Ten of Swords, I was going, no. But then I saw with these two cards together, yes. See? But it's like, it could even be like an initial no, because you're so negative, both of you. But it's like, you will find ways. You will find ways, because the love between you is so strong. Because we had true love earlier, right? And this love is so strong that you can't resist one another. It will be like two magnets. It's not like it won't. I would say there's not a power in the world that could separate you, except this. There you go. Your confusion, the Eight of Swords, is like, yeah, I think this actually sums up these two cards quite well. It's like, actually, you're free to fly, but you're forbidding yourself from flying because you think, no, there's no way in hell, there's no way on earth that this could work. This is too good for me, and I'm good for nothing. What can I offer? What can I present? This is just like the lies you're telling yourself, based on perceptions from a distant past, or from from the voice of someone else in your past. But it's not true. You are wonderful. You're beautiful. You have beautiful wings. You can fly. You can do anything. And that's why we have the King of Wands, the female King of Wands. Like, look, I have a wand. I can make magic. I can make things happen. And this is then the shift. This is for me the change that will lead to that 10 of Cups, is you both realizing you can make this happen, And here with the, I just noticed now that everything here is not quite, there you go. Here with the Nine of Pentacles is you realizing your worth, you realizing how wonderful you are, but both of you realizing we can make this work. We are strong enough. And Five of Wands, there will be obstacles, but you can go around them. Like I was saying, you can make it work. One more card, please. Beautiful. The Four of Wands. This is a yes. A yes with a lot of obstacles. And we have the Page of Cups underneath it. So you really like each other, really love each other. And it is love that's going to make this work. It will be with hardships, it will be with obstacles, it will be with ups and downs, many downs at first, but you can make it work. You're just amazing. Wow. Let's see here. Will this develop into a relationship? And it will be a very beautiful, deep, loving, loyal, from the heart relationship. Yeah, first you'll have to find compromises. You have to be really patient with one another. You have to be very understanding. And you will be then sometimes in the dark, not knowing what's going to come next. This means ask your angels. Just give me a second. Next card. But, there will be a moment where you're just ready. That was this King of Wands moment that I was telling you about. That you do know, you are ready. And when you're ready, still here, with this meditation brings answers. It's also asking you to be really patient until you're ready. And then get more information. Explain that one to me, please. Get more information. Yeah, because you don't know everything about this person and their situation. So many of you, you're asking, but you don't have so much information about this person. And it's like you're not really aware of the other person's situation, but there will be an opportunity for this to work. And then we have bottom of the deck, I'll put it here. There will be then happy changes. So there will be opportunities. The situation will change for the better. That's what we're getting here. And advice for you, pile number 2. What is the advice for you in this situation? So yes, you can make this work, but you'll need a lot of inner strength. And there's like a process. You have to be patient with this process. There are complications, but you both can make this work. There's really true love at play here. So advice for pile number 2, please. Have faith in the process, and be softly the tender touch, even if it hurts you, even if you're impatient, but you cannot rush this. This is more complicated than you think, that you probably, are aware of, and that's why it's telling you, get more information. So have faith in the process. It will all work out. Just relax, meditate, stay in your center, okay? So pile number 2, this was your reading. I hope it resonates. I hope it inspires you. And if you'd like a private reading, my contact is in the description box below, as well as the link to my Instagram account. So I wish you a wonderful time full of love. Thank you. So if you chose pile number 3, this is your reading. So how does your person feel about you? And is this going to turn into a relationship? Okay, let's start. How does your person feel about you? I'm starting here with my new favorite deck. It's a Lenormand deck, and I just love it so much. So, how your person feels about you. How your person feels about you. Got the same first card as pile number 2. This is the card that stands for summer. Maybe you met this person in summer, but then we have mirror. And this person mirrors you. We have then the rider. 2 more cards, please. Right. We have the telephone. And we have the bridge. Wow. Okay. You know what the cards are saying? This person feels the same way as you do. And it can be that you're both very similar. It's like, and not only that, there's something else here you have to be aware of. It could be that you both project a lot onto each other. And that's interesting. It can be positive, but you could be careful with that, right? Because you don't know if the other person can live up to your projections, to your dreams, to your expectations. But it's like this person considers you to be like a breath of fresh air, to be something really positive, sunny, happy, kind, loving. And it's like you're like the laughter of a child, that's beautiful sound. And then they want to capture that, they want to have that in their lives. And that's really, really beautiful. And your person is really considering, getting in contact with you. And it's going to be really soon. This person is going to get in contact. Maybe this person will even call you. But I think for many of you, they'll send you a message. They'll write you a message of some kind. But they're going to get in contact with you. Maybe some of them will even travel to where you are, or just knock on your door. and it will be really quick. So like if you haven't been talking for a while, the communication will be restored again between you, and it will be really soon. And it's not something you have to wait around for. It's like it's going to be soon. This person is going to reach out. And this person, if you're someone, this is someone that you're usually in contact with, this person loves to talk to you. This person sometimes, has ideas. Oh, I have to share this with them because they will love this, or I have had this idea, or we should go out together. So they think about you a lot, a lot. And some of them maybe even stalking you on social media. Yeah, that's what I get here with the mirror, like seeing through the mirror. Interesting. So interest is there 100%. So how do they feel about you? Pile number 3. So calling your soulmate, that's you. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So it's like they see that you have the potential to be their soulmate, or they believe you're a soulmate, but you're still not together, and they're hoping that you somehow get together, that they somehow get closer to you. But there's a codependency here. It could be that you're also codependent on one another. This could be like a story from the past as well. Could it be this, maybe just for some of you, that you've been keeping each other, hanging on for some time, like a never-ending story that hasn't found closure yet? Could also be, I'm getting that vibe. And getting to know each other. And I think this person, maybe this person cannot let go of you. Or there's something else within, like addiction in their life, and they're not, they're still healing that, because we also got the card here, healing family issues. But this person really wants to get to know you better. And all the cards just flew. Just give me a second. This card, this person is also workaholic, and this could be their codependency right now. Maybe they have a family business. Oh, wow, this is really specific. Maybe they're working on a family business and they're not as free as they'd like to be. And watching you, even if it's just from afar, even if it's just talking you, gives them happiness, makes them happy. There's something about you that is like holiday. Something about you is really a breath of fresh air. It makes them happy, but they would like, to reach out, but they believe that you don't like them. Why? Maybe they've tried to flirt with you, and maybe you have different flirt languages, different love languages. Yeah, and could be for many of you, someone from your past. But I think they're afraid that you won't accept them. Yeah. There's something here. Maybe they also like releasing an ex as well. I see here a lot of insecurity. Yeah. They don't know if you would welcome them. Yeah. I think their heart is really bruised, even from earlier connections, something like that. Or maybe from what happened between you both in the past. And this is making them feel insecure. So how do they feel about you? Let's get here from this other oracle. How do they feel about you? Truth be told, there's something that needs to be revealed. I think they have more feelings about you than they let on. There may be distance between you two, like in pile number 2 as well. And they would like to go the distance. I think they're planning, they're planning on going the distance. They're planning on daring, even if it's not like a physical distance, it's the emotional distance of, just reaching out, just saying, hey, I'm here. And serendipity. It's like you bring them luck, you bring them positive vibes. But they're a bit anxious here with breathe. They're just trying to calm down, find the strength, gather courage, you know. And it's like they're also like looking for a sign to see if the universe supports this, you know, to let's, if this happens, then it's a sign that I should do this and that. You know what I mean? This kind of, it's almost like superstition as well. But they have a lot of more feelings for you. They have you in a lot more of a high regard than you think. And they respect you a lot. I have that feeling. Interesting, right? But there's something here that I feel some insecurity. There's something here that, yeah, they're still healing. They're still healing. And they're afraid that you don't want them in your life. So, but let's see. The next question was then, will this turn into a relationship? Pile 3, you and your person. Will this turn to a relationship? Will this become a relationship? They have the Hermit. The Hermit is not exactly a yes, is it? Because someone alone. And it's like this person, I think, maybe it's both of you. I don't know. Take it as it resonates. But this person has been just watching, considering, and watching and considering, but not getting off their high tower. You know, like, and maybe it can be that for you, funnily enough, I'm getting that it's you. It's like you may consider them too far away to reach, too high to reach as well, because they put themselves in that position. And then we have the King of Cups. Again, some distance here, a lot of water. So this person may live near water, or you live near water. This person may even be like a sailor, you know, like loves to sail. Let's put it that way. Someone who loves to sail, or someone who loves, water sports, may even be a surfer. But continuing. So this person, you know, has a lot of more deeper feelings than they give you the impression that they're very mature, that they're very in control, but there's a lot more going on. And it's like they put themselves in that high tower, again, making it difficult, you know. And it's like okay. So pile number 3 is like this person keeps you at an arm's length. That's the feeling I have here. And that's not a nice position to be in, you know. And it's like you maybe have the feeling that you are the one who has to open those bars, has to force those bars open in order to get something out of them. Yeah, the 10 of Pentacles. So there's a potential there. This could be a very successful union. It could. The potential is there. But it has to break free from this facade, right? From this stoic posture or a pose. Yeah, because he's not being, I'm saying a he because I'm seeing so many men here on the cards, but your person is not being real, is not being authentic, maybe not even towards themselves. But will this turn into a relationship? Pile number 3. Will this turn into a relationship? We have the World. So someone who travels a lot. We have the Knight of Wands. So this really can be someone from your past, someone you had something, maybe even a fling with, or one night stand, something like that. This person still thinks about you 100%, regardless of how deep or short or long your connection was. We have the Empress. And he sees you as being the whole package, but it's like this person may consider that your relationship has already ended. They would love to re-enter it, you know, and just like come in flying and fire, because he sees you as being the full package. but he wants to be in control. It's like he thinks he has to play a certain role. Yeah, Queen of Cups. He wants to be strong, and he thinks a lot about you. Look, he thinks a lot about you, and it's always daydreaming. Should I? Should I go? Should I try? And it's always like a more in the past. And again, we have like this girl. We'll leave the cards here with the world in her hands. So sorry, but my battery then just stopped. Okay, so let's continue. Where was I? Well, I was saying like this girl is looking at the moon. She has the world in her hands. So I think that your person like is good with money or with business, but it's like something is not enough. They're still daydreaming about something else. And I think like they still think about you, like saying, should I try? Should I go the distance? And it's really like someone that from you is from your past, because this person still dreams about the past of what happened. Just give me a second. And they're always thinking about the past. They think a lot about you, like I was saying, what happened between you. So for most of you, this is really someone from your past. You have like shared history. And here with these two cards, I find it quite interesting. Why? Because we have the king and the queen. And you would say, wow, that's a couple. Yes, but it's the king of pentacles and the queen of cups. Yes, we also have the king of cups up there. But it's like what he wants to be is the king of pentacles, right? He wants to be like, look, I have money, I have power, I can offer safety, I'm a good businessman, I'm a successful businessman. And he would like to have at his side like a sweet, sweet partner. Okay. Now it can be that this person sees you like that, as you being as you being something really, really kind, sweet, the perfect female, put it that way. I know, don't kill the messenger. This is what I'm getting. And I don't know if this is who you are or this is how you like to be seen, but I think, remember at first I was telling you that there's a lot of projections, right? And I think you project a lot of your romantic desires on this person, and this person projects a lot of their romantic desires on you, right? And also on themselves, because they want to be seen as, oh, I'm a successful businessman, and maybe it's the way you see them, even like it's how you even see them. Now, the question is, will this be a good match? Will this be you and him, or him and someone else, and you and someone else? Let me just get another card here. This is really interesting, because for me, I get all these of projections, of longings, of dreams, of wishing. Some illusion is also here. Just a feeling, it's the feeling of the, yeah. Then we have the Ace of Cups. You kind of heal each other. You have a lot of love for one another. You do have, but you both keep your distance. So here with the Hermit, you both keep your distance from one another. The question here for me is why. You prefer, you want the other person to admire you. And this is both of you. You want to be admired by the other person. The question is why. The Chariot, there's distance between you. There's the Three of Pentacles. Again, you want to be admired. You want the other person to see how well you're doing. And it's both of you. It's like you're both like acting and posing for one another. It could be on internet, like you're stalking one another. And for you, it's fun. I don't know. I see here with the Four of Wands, it brings you joy. And for another four, it's like it makes you feel safe knowing that the other person is watching you. Yeah. Again, there's a lot of tenderness between you. There's love between you. Yes, there is. They have the Ten of Cups, but there's a lot of confusion. You're not knowing how to approach one another, so you keep it at a distance. Yeah, you really keep it at a distance. You don't think that you have a chance. You don't think that you can set your anchor on the other person. It's like you both, and I think it's reciprocal, that you don't believe that you have a part to play on the other person's life. And I think it's reciprocal. This is really interesting. It's like, it's as if both of you don't feel that you belong in the life of the other. Although, and that's why we had at the beginning also this codependency, and still you cannot let go of one another on a energetic way, on an emotional way. You hang on, you feed off each other's energy. Wow. But I don't see you ending up together as a relationship. Here says you are ready. Then we have go in another direction. Because you, pile number 3, then it says the situation will get better if you go in another direction. You are ready for a relationship. You want a relationship. Look for a sign. But I don't think this is the person that you'll end up with. And it says, wait. And one last card, please. Whoa. There you go. There'll be helpful people. It's like, wait for the right person. And it's like you're going to meet many, many people. Yeah. And already in the coming weeks, you will be making friends. You'll be meeting people, going out with friends that you already have, and there you will meet the right person. I don't think this person is the right person for you. Although there's love, there's admiration and so on, but I think there's a game between you both, and it's not something evil. It's like it's you doing this to one another, but it's not evil, it's not bad. It's just like being safe in the knowledge that the other one is there, even if you're not together, even if you're not even doing this, openly, but you can feel each other's energy and you feel safe. You feel like someone is there. You don't feel as alone. I don't know if this is making sense. If it's not making sense for you, then maybe this is not a reading, but this is very interesting energy. Wow. Then we have here for your advice, we have inner trust and come to life. Yeah. And I think like just trust that you are worthy of love, that the right person will come along. Just trust in life. And you need to come to life as well. That's why there's also here this card. You're going to meet a lot of people. You're coming back to life. And I think pile number 3, maybe you have undergone a period of isolation. Maybe, you've been ill, or you've been just needing some time for yourself. Maybe you're recovering from other situations. But now in the near future, you'll start coming back to life. You start painting your life with your own colors. And maybe you won't need this connection anymore, or not as much, but somehow you're connected to one another. You and this person, you're very much connected to one another on a 5D level, like telepathically, emotionally. But I don't see you coming together because you have totally different needs, actual needs. Yeah. And that was it. Pile number 3, this was your reading. I hope it resonates. I hope it inspires you. And I wish you a wonderful time full of love. If you'd like a private reading, my contact is in the description box below, as well as the link to my Instagram account. Thank you.